Good evening. I'm Jim Nemes, the Chancellor and Chief Academic Officer of the Penn State Great Valley Campus, and I want to welcome you to our Spring 2021 commencement. This is by far the most unique commencement in our campus history, and while we have had to scale back some aspects of this year's ceremony, we didn't want to pass up the opportunity to acknowledge the accomplishments of our graduates. You've had to overcome tremendous challenges to get here, and we're extremely proud of what you have been able to do. Before we begin, for the safety of everyone, masks are required and proper social distancing should be followed. I would also like to ask everyone to please silence their mobile devices. Our ceremony will be recorded and will be available later on our website. Now, please stand and join us in the singing of our national anthem led by Penn State alumnus Alan Pye. Academic caps should remain on during the singing of our national anthem. The words to the anthem are on the inside front cover of your program.
Early light, what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight. O'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Please be seated. The modern commencement ceremony is a tradition still followed throughout the world. The symbols and the academic regalia that the faculty, administration, and graduating students wear date back to medieval times. The mace before me is the historical symbol of the authority of the university. Yet the spirit of the commencement ceremony is contemporary. It celebrates the extraordinary milestone of personal achievement. Founded in 1963 to serve adult professionals, this special mission graduate campus of Penn State University is in its 58th year in the Philadelphia region. We moved to this location in 1988, and this commencement marks the 31st formal commencement ceremony at this campus. At this time, it gives me great pleasure to introduce our special guests. Please stand and remain standing as I call your names. Mr. Steve Perrone, Practice Director and Senior Executive Consultant, E4 Services, and Chair of our Advisory Board. And Ms. Karen Norheim, President and Chief Operating Officer, American Crane and Equipment Corporation, tonight's commencement speaker and member of our Advisory Board. Please be seated. At the end of tonight's ceremonies, our school will have graduated 631 students from our master's degree programs over the course of the summer 2020, fall 2020, and spring 2021 semesters. Of those, more than half were enrolled in the 5 programs that we offer online, and they live across the United States and beyond. I would like to thank all the Great Valley faculty and staff, and particularly the members of the Commencement Committee who have worked so hard to help make this event happen. It is now my great privilege and honor to introduce our commencement speaker, Ms. Karen Norheim. Karen Norheim is passionate about all things manufacturing. As the second generation coming into the leadership role For her family's company, American Crane and Equipment Corporation, Karen has sought to solidify the founder's legacy while putting her own stamp on the company culture. Karen's company's journey to their new mantra, "Grit Matters," perseverance, heart, and integrity, is the reboot of their vision, mission, and values. Her role, as she puts it, is that of the gardener, as she leads the successful day-to-day operations of American Crane, a 180-person manufacturing facility headquartered in Douglasville, Pennsylvania, into the future. American Crane is recognized as a leader in the design and manufacture of cranes, hoists, and other material handling equipment. Karen received a dual Bachelor of Science degree in both Marketing and International Business and International Studies from Penn State, as well as master's degrees in Information Science and an MBA at Penn State Great Valley. The work that Karen has accomplished by mentoring others and promoting the industry has made her a leader in the manufacturing industry in Berks County and beyond. She is a true spokesperson for the great jobs and quality of life that the industry can provide, and she is also a dynamic force when it comes to the immense technology and innovation occurring in manufacturing at a rapid rate. Karen is an advocate for encouraging young people to consider a career in manufacturing, particularly women. She is a frequent speaker at local schools and professional organizations. And in addition to her many roles within the company, Karen also sits on the board of many industry-leading organizations. Karen plays a pivotal role in the Greater Reading Chamber Alliance Next Gen Advanced Manufacturing Industry Partnership. Her leadership within this group as an appointed champion has strongly supported the identification of common areas for regional growth, talent development, and workforce pipeline solutions that can be addressed with one voice. Karen is currently president of Crane Manufacturers Association of America, a member of the Penn State Great Valley Advisory Board, and past chair for the National Board of Women in Manufacturing. Please join me in welcoming Ms. Karen Norheim.
Give me a second to work my magic here. Wow, thank you for that intro. So hello, my fellow Penn State alums. My name is Karen Norheim. As said before, I am the president of American Crane and Equipment Corporation. Like you, I graduated from Penn State Great Valley. This is truly an accomplishment to be proud of, so congratulations. I'd like to offer a few thoughts as you embark on the next chapter, in hopes that it helps you navigate the seas of your life and career. I lead American Crane. It's my family's business. It's a very important part of my life. Through American Crane, I have found my passion for manufacturing and the best job I've ever had. I get to work with amazing people, including my dad. But the pathway to where I am today did not happen overnight. My father taught me well, and I'm going to share his key lessons with you. They helped me to grow and ultimately step up to lead our company. So spring is here, and when flowers bloom, so does hope. Nothing ever seems impossible in the spring. It is a time when we start to nurture our gardens. My father's first lesson was to be the gardener. My job is to ensure the environment at our company, our garden, allows our people to thrive. To be a steward, taking our company into the future. To plant a garden is to believe in tomorrow. I have learned that it is also important to be a gardener, not just for your business and career, but for yourself and your life. Your mind is a garden. Your thoughts are like seeds. You can grow flowers or you can grow weeds. And to garden well, it really takes a long-term commitment for success. There is a lot of work that goes into planting, growing, and harvesting. B.C. Forbes said, "It is only the farmer who faithfully plants seeds in the spring who reaps a harvest in the autumn." Growing people, whether yourself or others, is hard work. From watering and nurturing to pruning and weeding. And after all this caring, we must harvest patiently and then prepare to do it all again. I commend you for cultivating your garden. The seeds you have planted and nurtured here at Penn State will bring future harvests for many years to come. My father, an immigrant from Norway, came to the US in his 20s, and he took American Crane from a struggling business into a thriving enterprise. My father returned from Norway several years ago and shared with me a poster that he found of old Viking laws. It was surprising how much they aligned with his and now my philosophy on life and business. My father's second lesson was to be a Viking. So what lessons can you learn from old Viking law? Well, be brave and aggressive in the battles of your business and life. Be a good merchant. Have integrity in what you do. Be prepared with your weapons, your awesome mind and body, people and products. And lastly, keep the camp in order, staying organized and having purpose. The Vikings ventured as far as the Middle East and North America, and they had no access to modern navigational instruments. What they used was a sunstone, a crystal called Icelandic spar. And it allowed them to locate the sun in the sky even when it was covered with clouds. Calibrate your sunstone, your personal vision, mission, and values. Know who you are. You can then use this sunstone to check if you are on course, even when faced with obstacles and uncertainty. These fearsome sea wolves certainly had grit, and they were more than just warriors. They were merchants, shipbuilders, and farmers. Their influence is still present today, even though they have been long gone for over 1,000 years. Grit is the raw endurance, perseverance, and passion to keep going despite obstacles. It is knowing who you are and where you are headed, and moving determinately forward with eyes fixed on the mark, rather than the obstacles that lie in the wait. Developing your grit and your people's grit can lead to improved results for yourself and help you to achieve your goals. Continue to nurture your grit, for you have it already. Your presence here today to pursue and complete your degree in the midst of a global pandemic is evidence of your ability to tap in to your grit and achieve long-term results. So continue to channel your inner Viking. Continue to sharpen and cultivate your weapons, your mind, body, both physically and mentally, work, life, and home. The Vikings were relentlessly passionate at pursuing their goals, and they worked not just with their hands, they also worked with their heads and their hearts. Despite their barbaric reputation, the Vikings have left a legacy of achievements that have forever changed our world. 2 summers ago, I had the pleasure of traveling to Norway with my family, and we went to Lugra, which is the island that my father grew up on, once home to the Vikings. This island is farmland. You see, in spite of their pillaging reputation, most Vikings were not warriors, but farmers, gardeners. Their familiarity with the North Atlantic climate and the poor soil in Norway turned the Vikings into maritime people looking for a better life on the other side of the ocean. As you embark on the next part of your journey, be a Viking. Use your sunstone to be brave and enter uncharted waters, weather storms, and find your way even when it's cloudy. And be a gardener, preparing and cultivating yourself so you are ready for the battles of your career and life. Navigating the seas of your life with the bounty of your garden at your back. These teachings have served me well, especially in the current sea of chaos. The winds of change are always blowing. We cannot direct the winds, but we can raise our sails and adjust as needed. Alas, life never goes exactly as we had planned. But a calm sea never made a good sailor. Don't be afraid of storms, for you are learning how to better sail your ship. Rough seas make stronger sailors. Tough times build greater people. And storms don't last forever. I will share with you the mantra that my husband and I choose to live our life by. It stems from an incident at the New Jersey shore where he was attacked by seagulls. It hangs in my kitchen. Today, I will be happier than a bird with a French fry. When I see it, I relive the moment of him screaming, which was funny, for sure. And I remember to be intentional about our happiness. I'm a firm believer in having fun and not taking yourself too seriously. Have gratitude. Live in the moment. Remember to be intentional about your happiness. Happiness to me means enjoying life. Life is a journey. Enjoy the ride. And lastly, be a role model. Many years ago, I attended a conference, and there was one panelist who had a profound impact on me. I can remember when she changed my thinking and inspired me to find my path. This woman doesn't know who I am. She doesn't know the impact that she had. But by her acting as a role model, she created a ripple effect that touched me. Mother Teresa said, "I alone cannot change the world, but I can cast a stone across the waters to create many ripples." I challenge you to create your ripple effect. From little seeds grow mighty trees. Be a role model because there is always someone looking up to you. My sister and I look up to my dad. My nieces and nephews look up to me. Your coworkers, your fellow graduates, your friends, your employees, even strangers, they may be looking up to you. Role models inspire us. They give us a vision for what is possible. Leave a little sparkle wherever you go. You never know who you might touch. Be a role model. I argue you already are. Remember to water and nurture your garden, your career, your family, your friends, and spread seeds and till soil for future generation and gardens to come. We may think that we are nurturing our garden, but of course it is our garden that is really nurturing and growing us. I hope that your dreams, whatever they are, come true. I hope you pursue those dreams with the relentless passion of a Viking. I hope you work towards them no matter how long it takes, no matter how unlikely the odds, leveraging your grit and the bounty of your garden to get there. Believe in yourself, even if it feels that the world does not. Believe in yourself and it will carry you farther than you could imagine. You can make it. You will make it. I am rooting for you. All of Penn State is rooting for you. Best wishes to you as you start the next leg of your journey. Thank you. It has been an honor, and congratulations again.
Thank you very much, Karen. I would like to present you with a token of our appreciation, a Penn State Lion, and Karen will give this at the end of the ceremony.
Great,
Thank you. I would now like to ask Steve Perrone to come forward to the podium.
Thank you, Dr. Nemes. As many of you know, the legal corporate body of the Pennsylvania State University is its Board of Trustees. This is the body that by their charter is given the final responsibility for the governance, welfare, and all other interests pertaining to the university. Although many responsibilities are delegated, ultimate responsibility rests with the board. By virtue of the authority vested in and as approved by the Board of Trustees of the Pennsylvania State University, I authorize you, as a designee of the President, to confer upon each of these candidates the degree earned as certified by the appropriate college, faculty, and dean.
Thank you, Steve. By the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees, I confer upon you the master's degree which you have earned with all the rights and privileges pertaining thereto. The Penn State Great Valley nomenclator, Professor Sally Sue Richmond, a faculty member in information science, will introduce individual graduate students. Please stand and remain standing when your name is called. We're proud that 54 Great Valley students have received master's degrees this semester and that many of them are here with us tonight. Please hold your applause until all graduates are introduced.
All right, starting with the engineering division, Master of Engineering Management, Rafael A. Rosario. Jordan Musatanko. Master of Science in Data Analytics, Harsh Anand. Namrata Chowdhury. Yang Dai. Utharva Mungi. Master of Science in Information Science, Waliyu Adeniyi Udeniran. Shahid Mogul. Patrick Evan Morris. Master of Software Engineering, R.C. Hiren Pancharia. Thomas Francis Shannon IV. William David Zariga. And moving on to the Management Division, Master of Business Administration, Kulbhushan Bhatt. Austin Brain. Shanti S. Thathinini. Julong Feng. Lauren L. Fitzsimmons. Amanda Marie Gavin. Hugh Stephen Harris. Jeffrey William Crum. Sunja Liu. Kathleen Ann McNellis. Michael Morlock. Krista Ann Munt. Max Munvies. Sean Sims. Ying Zhang. Master of Finance, Kopil Rajesh Inamdar. Master of Leadership Development, Max Milton Borden. Matthew Caramelli. Jennifer Fries. And Master of Professional Accounting, Michael Paul Donnelly. And Sonia Shee Martin.
Please join me in applauding their achievements. Congratulations. Graduates, you may be seated. Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes the conferring of the degrees, but not the program. Tonight, we also recognize and celebrate the students who are the recipients of the 2020-2021 Outstanding Student Achievement Awards. These award winners were nominated and selected by the faculty in each academic program. The awards celebrate overall outstanding graduate student achievement in areas that include academic performance, research, student leadership, community service, and citizenship. We are fortunate to have 3 of them attending tonight. Please rise and remain standing when your name is called, and each of these award winners will receive a Penn State Lion at a later date. Outstanding Achievement Award in Data Analytics, Harsh Anand. Outstanding Achievement Award in Professional Accounting, Michael Donnelly. An Outstanding Achievement Award in Finance, Sunji Liu. You may be seated. In addition, we would like to announce 2 other awards. Please rise and remain standing when your name is called. The Carl E. Blygan Management Award honors and recognizes a student in their final year of a Great Valley Management program who has achieved superior academic standing. The award recipient is selected by the management faculty, and only 1 student per year is given this award. This award winner this year was Matthew Saramelli. Congratulations, Matthew. The Crocodile Enterprises Award in Leadership Development honors and recognizes outstanding achievement by a graduate student enrolled in the Master of Leadership Development program at Penn State Great Valley. The award recipient is chosen by the management faculty, and the 2021 award winner is graduating tonight. Congratulations to Max Borden, the 2020-2021 Crocodile Award winner. You may be seated. I would like to take a few moments to highlight other areas of student achievement. Last night, the Management Division faculty inducted a number of management graduating students into Beta Gamma Sigma. Beta Gamma Sigma is the International Honor Society serving business programs accredited by AACSB International, the Association to Advance Collegiate Schools of Business. Membership in Beta Gamma Sigma is the highest recognition a business student anywhere in the world can achieve in a business program accredited by AACSB International. With those students who are inducted, please stand. You may be seated. Penn State also recognizes students for their military service with honor cords. Our graduate students who have honorably served, are serving, or are commissioned to serve in the U.S. military have been awarded a red, white, and blue honor cord to wear at tonight's commencement ceremony in recognition of their duty and sacrifice and the pride with which we view their service. We greatly appreciate their service and thank them for their unique contributions to campus life in the classroom and beyond. Tonight, we also recognize the achievements of our faculty. While this year has presented unprecedented challenges for our students, the same is true for our faculty. Having to transition courses to remote delivery, engage students at a distance, and be mindful of student concerns and circumstances, faculty stepped up this year in ways they were never asked to do. I'm extremely proud of their accomplishments and what they have been able to do this year. Thank you for all your commitment to higher learning and the success of all of our students. Faculty awards will be presented at convocation in August, but it's appropriate that we acknowledge them at this occasion. Please stand as your name is called. Full-Time Teaching Excellence Award, Dr. Minyoung Chung, Assistant Professor, Management. Part-Time Teaching Excellence Award, Richard Wall, Adjunct Instructor, Management Division. Research and Scholarship Excellence Award, Ashkan Negaban, Assistant Professor, Engineering Management. An award for faculty service, Joachim Bader, Associate Professor, Data Analytics. Thank you. You may be seated. I would now like to acknowledge the contributions of family, friends, and employers to the success of our graduates. Without your support, their task would be even more difficult. Many of our students balance full-time employment, part-time graduate education, and lives filled with many other responsibilities. Without your patience and understanding, they might not be here tonight. Our graduates are the truest measure of our success. Their achievements are the means by which our vision for the future of the Penn State Great Valley Graduate Campus is carried forth into the community, the region, and the nation. It is my honor to introduce your student speaker for this commencement, Harsh Anand. Harsh grew up in the northern part of India. He is a dedicated individual who remains committed both his academics and extracurricular activities. As a Master of Science graduate in data analytics, Harsh has contributed to research in energy infrastructure resilience by leveraging data science and analytics. Harsh is a recipient of both the Chancellor Scholarship and the Warren V. Musser Scholarship in Entrepreneurial Studies at Penn State Great Valley. He served as the student senator for the School of Graduate Professional Studies for 2 years and has been a member of the University Senate Committee on Global Programs. He is currently a member of the Honor Society of Phi Kappa Phi, the Institute of Industrial and Systems Engineers, and the Institute for Operations Research and the Management Sciences. Harsh is an avid reader and loves to travel. He has been to more than 20 countries to explore ethics, culture, and society. Please join me in welcoming your student speaker.
Keynote speaker Karen Norham, Chancellor Nemes, Advisory Board member Stephen Perron, faculty and staff, parents and guardians, and my fellow graduates. Good evening. I'm truly honored to be here before you to present the commencement speech for the class of 2021. Today I'm speaking on behalf of every graduate sitting here or back home. To begin, I would like to congratulate my fellow classmates on achieving this professional milestones. Congratulations. We have all earned it. Now we are officially part of an extensive Penn State family, one which spans the globe. As author Vivian Green once said, life isn't about waiting for the storm to pass, it's about learning how to dance in the rain. The last year has been different for what we had envisioned when we enrolled into our programs. While it was different for everyone, we all faced hurdles during this period. Attending virtual lectures, giving virtual exams, and collaborating with fellow peers with minimal face-to-face interaction was challenging, to say the least. With proper discipline, diligence, and determination, we all learned something during this pandemic period. Personally, I came to understand family matters more than what we had realized. Self-care is not self-indulgence. You can hope for stability at best, but be prepared for the worst. And now with all the learnings, we are torn between the anticipation of our future and the joy of our recollections. Should we stop and look back on some of the best memories of our lives? Or do we focus on the next chapter of our lives? For now, let us do as Mother Teresa taught us. Let us all be happy at the moment. Each moment is all we need, not more. We have spent countless days counting hours, minutes, and seconds for the arrival of this day. Yet, these moments are rarely created alone. On all of our behalf, I would like to thank several key persons who helped us achieve this moment. Thank you, families and friends, for inspiring, supporting, and encouraging us. Thank you, professors, mentors, and staff at Penn State for creating a challenging and nurturing environment. Thank you, fellow students, for the learnings and collaborations. We have grown together. We will all confront many uncertainties during our lifetime. Be excited. The dots will eventually connect. 2 weeks back, I was contemplating my last 2 years at Penn State while sitting by the river at Penn's Landing, sipping my regular dark coffee and listening to Come Through by Zermi Zucker. I have come to realize that I live in two worlds. First is the world of books. I have been a resident of Khalid Hosseini's Kabul and flew kites with Amir, traveled to the Egyptian pyramid with Santiago, sailed a raft with Huck and Jim, hunted the giant Moby Dick being aboard on the whaling ship, rode a sad train with Anna Karenina, and strolled down the promised land with Barack Obama. It's a rewarding and happy world, but my second one far outweighs the first. My second world features slightly less quirky characters, but supremely genuine, made of flesh and bone, full of love, and who serves as my ultimate source of inspiration. My mom is the dazzling woman who molded me into the person I am today, and my dad, the dynamic person from whom I received my name and life's blood. They flooded our home with love, laughter, books, and music. Thank you, Mom and Dad, for giving me unique life experiences. My other vital source of encouragement comes from my professors and my lovely friends at Penn State and across the globe. These two worlds, the world of literature and the world of social connection, enable me not just to survive, but to thrive during the times of uncertainty. Maybe like me, you feel hesitant about the subsequent years after Penn State. Penn State has opened so many doors for me, and sometimes the infinite choices can look daunting. My advisor, Professor Muhammad Darai, once conferred upon me the following wisdom: Harsh, if you want success, learn to rest, but not to quit. These words inspired me during my research stint and gave me a direction to pursue a doctoral degree, which I'll be starting later this month. I hope that you too will learn to rest, but not to quit. So, fellow graduates, congratulations again. We deserve this, we worked for it. As we march to our glorious destiny today, let me remind you of the great adage on growth mindset. Before you act, listen. Before you react, think. Before you spend, earn. Before you criticize, wait. Before you quit, try. I hope you can take with you the skills and the lessons you have learned in your classroom and Zoom calls, as well as those life lessons you won't learn from textbooks. The period we are living through presents us with a lot of such lessons. Carry them forward. And don't be afraid to bring about a paradigm shift by transforming the world with your bold ideas and unique views. Because after all, we are and we will be, today and forever, Penn State.
Thank you, Harsh. All rise. Ladies and gentlemen, we thus end our commencement ceremonies. We will now be led in the singing of the Alma Mater by Alan Pye. The words to the Alma Mater can be found inside the front of your program. At the conclusion of the singing of the Alma Mater, please exit the tent maintaining proper social distance. The Penn State Great Valley Alumni Society members have put together gift bags for each graduate, and they are located on tables to your right. Please take a gift bag as you exit. If you would like to take personal photographs at our Nittany Lion Shrine, located between the main and conference center buildings, or speak with faculty outside the tent, please feel free to do so. We ask that you continue to follow university safety protocol.
For the glory of Old State, for her founder strong and great, for the future that we wait, raise the song, raise the song. Sing our love and loyalty, sing our hopes that bright and free. Rest, O Mother dear, with thee, all with thee, all with thee. When we stood at childhood's gate, shapeless in the hands of fate, thou didst mold us, dear old state, dear old state, dear old state. May no act of ours bring shame to one heart that loves thy name. May our lives but swell thy fame, dear old state, dear old state.
Thank you once again for joining us for the spring 2021 commencement exercises.